Welcome back guys to yet another video, and in this video we're going to be learning the different methods and systems you can apply in order to edit videos faster. Like what I mean is, those videos that used to take you like 6 hours to edit, this time around you can edit in like 2 hours or maybe 1 hour if you apply some of these methods and tricks that I've discovered in my own few years of editing videos, especially with my phone. Method 1, and I know I'm implicating myself by saying this, but using a mouse and a laptop. Yes, I know, I've been preaching smartphone editing, but if you have the advantage of using a laptop to edit, I'm telling you, it's going to be way faster than using a phone. While because one, it's more professional, right? While you are using a laptop, there is less distraction, right? But a phone, you might be editing and your notification will pop up from WhatsApp or from any other social media, and you want to check it and the rest of them, so distractions is way less. Why are you distracting me? What is it? And method 2, and this is the one that will really make a big difference on the amount of time it takes you to edit a video, which is having editing assets. What do I mean? All those little resources you go and find, you scout the internet, go to Google, go to YouTube to find, right? Maybe you are editing a video and you need some sort of icon. You need this 3D icon or that 3D icon or this 2D icon. There are 2D icons, right? And you start going all over Google to find that particular icon, or going all over YouTube to find that particular icon. Or maybe you are editing a video and you need a animated background for your motion graphics in order to design a particular motion graphics, and you start going all over the place to look for that motion graphics. It will take you like 20 minutes just to find one animated motion graphics background, right? Imagine that you used like 50 icons in that particular video, because that's what editing is: icon and resources, icon and animations and all. Imagine like you use like 50 or 30 in that video, and each of them took you 20 minutes to find. You know how many hours you are pouring into going to look for it, into going all over the place, going to Google, going to YouTube and the rest to go and look for those icons? Do you know how many hours you are pouring? And then to top it all up, in the next video you edit, you start again and start looking for icons all over the place. Imagine how draining and time consuming that is. But if you have an editing asset all packed in one place, everything you need in one place, whatever you need, you go inside there, collect it and do your thing. That would literally, if normally it takes you 20 minutes to find a particular resources or icon, this one might take you 1 minute. And if you have mastered where you stored it, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, as the case may be. So the overall solution to this is having an editing asset. I have an all-in-one pack editing asset that have over 1,000, and yes, you heard me right, over 1,000 assets in it. I'm talking animations, 3D icons, paperclip effects, and so many more. You know what? Just see for yourself. So if you want to get this editing assets for yourself, then click the first link in the description. The first one you are going to see there, go into the description, the first link you see there, click on it, and my assistant will guide you from there on how to get it. Now, please note, it is not free. I beg, it's not free. All right, so if you want free stuff, continue the manual way. Now, method 3 is to use a phone timer. Not like the normal inbuilt timer on your phone, the one that can float on your screen like this. Now, the one I used to do this is an app called Floating Clock, right? Yeah, so look for it on Play Store. It will appear like this on your screen. One time, I used this timer, and something that usually takes me 2 days to complete took me just 4 hours. Just because I used this timer. Now, let me explain to you the psychology behind it. It wasn't just because of the timer. It was also because of method 4, which I will come to that. But then, this particular timer, what it does is that it keeps you focused. You won't be distracted into scrolling or any other distraction because you will feel like your time is going. So also, the right approach behind this is once you on that timer, see it as a race. You can set the timer for 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on what you want. But once the timer is on, see it as a race that you have to finish before it's off. That way, no distractions can creep in. See it as a race between you and time. Now, the fourth method is a bit unfair. It's what I like to call the unfair advantage. And that is experience. If you're a beginner video editor, you will for sure take more time to edit a video than a pro video editor or someone with experience. Most cases, the results a pro editor was able to provide within just 30 minutes of edit. You that spent 4 hours, your own is going to be worse, and their own is going to be better than your own. That's why I call it the unfair advantage. So for this one, the simple hack here is make sure you have some sort of mentorship or course you are learning from, so that way you can learn faster and you gain your experience faster. And of course, as you all know, I have my own paid course, which is the Aave program. If you want to know more, also check it out in the description below. Go to the description and check all this shit out. Now, method number 5, create an editor process. The wrong thing that most people do is that when they want to edit, they will do everything at the same time. You are cutting the video at the same time, you are putting in all the animations and all the icons at the same time, and while you're editing, if there's any icon you need, you start running around Google, run around YouTube to find that icon so that you remove the background and then bring it into CapCut and all those shit, all at the same time. Now, your mind, you think that's fast, you think that's smart, but it's not. In my experience, remember, looking for my own experience, as someone that has been editing with their smartphone for a long time, is actually way slow. Number one is a very slow method, and number 2 is a very, very draining method. It's very stressful, it's very draining if you do it that way. Now, what I found is the best process for smartphone editing is stage 1. Prepare the footage, color grade if you want to, and also work on the audio. That is for stage 1. And for working on audio, you can use voice enhancer inside CapCut. Is a tool inside CapCut, or maybe you can use Adobe Podcasts. Stage 2, cut the video. Cut out all silence and mistakes. Stage 3, start designing the motion graphics on Canva and gathering assets. Listen to the video, and any motion graphics you want to add for a particular section, you go and design it on Canva. And also any icon you want, you go and get the icons where you want to get it. Get everything, download it into your phone or your device. Now, if you have editing assets, or if you have already bought this editing asset that I'm telling you guys about, it will be so easy because you can just go inside there, download it, and it will enter your phone. Now, make sure you don't use any of this yet. You are just designing the motion graphics. You are just collecting the icons and everything from the editing assets. Don't use them yet. Just gather them in one place inside your gallery or your file manager or any of them. Stage 4. Now that you have gathered all the resources, the animation, the motion graphics, the icons, and the rest of them, you will now start adding them, or as you like to call it, editing them. That's when you now start adding them. You go through the video again, anywhere that needs motion graphics, because you've already designed it on Canva, you carry it, put there. Anywhere that needs an icon, because you've already downloaded it, you carry it, put there. Now, from my experience, I found that this process is not just faster, but it's way more enjoyable. When you get to this stage, you'll just be enjoying the edit, right? The actual work is in cutting the video and, working on the audio and all the stuff. When you get to this age, you enjoy the edit. So it's faster and it's more enjoyable and it's not draining at all. Now, with that being said, remember, if you want the 1000 plus editing assets, click the first link in the description, go to the description, click the first link in the description, come into my DM, and we'll go from there. As you already know, stay dangerous.